On September 11th, 2001, a terrible event occurred, one that shaped not only the feelings of our nation, but also the shape of our skylines. Many descendants of people who worked on the Twin Towers came to continue the legacy and build the One World Trade Center. And this building was designed and constructed like nothing before its time. One World Trade Center was designed and constructed to be a holistic approach to what our country stands for: strong, tall, and sustainable. This building is a great example of an innovative, comprehensive approach to high-rise buildings and good design. One World Trade Center was completed in 2014 and is located in Lower Manhattan in New York City, New York. It was built as a symbol of the United States' freedom after the 9/11 terrorist attacks. It stands at 1,776 feet tall, which represents the year that the Declaration of Independence was signed. It is 104 stories tall and 3.5 million square feet. It is the tallest building in the United States and the seventh tallest building in the world. It was designed by the architect David Childs of the architecture firm Skidmore, Owings, and Morrell. The general contractor for the project was A. Ecom Tishman. The One World Trade Center is a LEED Gold certified building by the USGBC. It was certified according to the LEED Building Design and Construction Core and Shell V2 LEED 2.0 rating system and was last certified on July 13th, 2016. According to the LEED scorecard, One World Trade Center was awarded a total of 37 points by the council, achieving the gold certification requirements. According to the USGBC website, to achieve LEED certification, a project earns points by adhering to prerequisites and credits that address carbon, energy, water, waste, transportation, materials, health, and indoor environmental quality. The project goes through a review process and is given points that correspond to a level of LEED certification. Certified level being the lowest and platinum being the highest certification. The first category on the LEED scorecard is sustainable sites. The One World Trade Center was awarded 11 out of 15 points in this category. The sustainable sites category of LEED was created to ensure that the project's natural environment would be valued and respected through every step of the building process. A few of the credits that the One World Trade Center was awarded in this category were credit 4, 6, and 7. Credit 4 regards the project's site location. The One World Trade Center meets the requirements by being in a walkable area with nearby social hubs and public transit. Credit 6 deals with stormwater runoff. One World Trade Center collects and stores 100% of stormwater runoff. Credit 7 regards the heat island effect. According to the textbook, the heat island effect refers to absorption of heat by hardscapes, such as dark, non-reflective pavement and buildings, and its radiation to surrounding areas, particularly in urban areas. To combat this, the building used highly reflective materials on its roof and building envelope. The next category on the LEED scorecard is water efficiency. The project was awarded 3 out of 5 points in this category. A few examples of credits the project was awarded are credit 1 and 3. Credit 1 calls for water efficient landscaping reduction by 50%. One World Trade Center achieved this by using native plants to limit irrigation need and use plants such as purple love grass, fragrant sumac, and prairie dropseed that can be spray and drip irrigated. Credit 3 calls for a water reduction by 30%. The 9/11 memorial ponds were used for rainwater collection. This water is then reused for building cooling, fire protection, and irrigation purposes. In addition, the building utilizes low flow fixtures. The third category on the scorecard is energy and atmosphere. The One World Trade Center scored the least percentage of points in this category. This is due to the large scale of the project and technological development of renewable energy at the time. Kenneth Lewis, managing partner at Skidmore, Owings, and Morrell, stated, "We had hoped that there would be photovoltaics, but the return on investment just hasn't gotten there. It's gotten closer, but energy costs haven't gone up that quickly, and the cost of these systems hasn't come down enough." However, the building was able to implement green power by generating its own power by using its 73 elevators for regenerative braking. The kinetic energy generated by the brakes as they operate is used or stored, and the elevator then becomes small generators, reducing the demand for electrical utility power. The next category is materials and resources. One World Trade Center earned 7 out of 11 points in this category. The materials and resource category intent is to minimize the embodied energy and other impacts associated with extraction, processing, transport, maintenance, and disposal of building materials. In the One World Trade Center, over 40% of materials were made of post industrial recycled content, including gypsum boards, ceiling tiles, and glass. Additionally, the structural steel was produced from 95% recycled materials. 34% of construction materials were excavated, harvested, recovered, and manufactured within 500 miles of the project site. And 70% of the replacement material, such as fly ash from coal plants, was used in the building's green concrete. At the One World Trade Center, the use of green concrete saved 12 million pounds of carbon dioxide emissions, 8 million kilowatts of energy, and 30,000 gallons of fresh water. In addition, the wood used on the project was certified by the Forest Stewardship Council, which means that it came from responsible source and not endangered trees or forest. The fifth category is indoor environmental quality, which the One World Trade Center scored 8 out of 12 points in. The One World Trade Center uses high-tech building management systems to optimize energy use and indoor air quality by utilizing the data from thousands of sensors, which satisfies the Credit 2 requirement. Each tenant has their own meter to monitor their energy consumption and is charged accordingly, encouraging energy conservation. In addition, the building uses low iron and low emissivity coated insulated glass, increasing environmental quality while being more energy efficient. Low emitting coating satisfies the Credit 4 requirement. The glass facade of the building also allows natural lighting to 90% of office spaces, reducing the need for electrical lighting, reducing cooling loads, and improving human quality, satisfying Credit 8 of daylight and views. The last category, the LEED scorecard, is innovation, which provides the opportunity to achieve credit for exceptional performance above the requirements set by LEED. The One World Trade Center got a perfect score of 5 out of 5 in this category. The One World Trade Center scored 4 points on Credit 1, Innovation in Design. After the devastating events that tore down the Twin Towers, it was imperative to make innovative effort to increase the safety of high-rise buildings. The architects and engineers designed the One World Trade Center to have a massive concrete core. This innovative new design is now used in many high-rise buildings. The core is a 14,000 psi steel reinforced core, enclosing all life safety equipment and paths of egress. The stairwells and elevator shafts also have emergency backup generators and 3 feet thick reinforced walls. The utilization of a solid concrete core also allowed for design benefits, such as column-free office spaces. Another aspect that not only has sustainable benefits, but also design appeal, is the 8 chamfered, low-emissive triangular curtain walls that reflect light like a kaleidoscope, changing throughout the day. One World Trade Center is an important monument to the citizens of the United States. It is a symbol of our strength as a nation and ability to overcome challenges and come back stronger. Implementing innovative and sustainable building features in such a building provides a good example for the rest of the nation to follow. It reflects the importance of building standards such as LEED that help to protect our planet and increase the well-being of its inhabitants. And here are my sources.